Welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 15 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the RPO, caught to the right. Enough for a first down at the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Snags the quick throw. Oh, what a juke. Gets free now. An explosive play. Big gain. Spotted down near the 37.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Handoff to the single back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
They're going to throw for it on third and short. Receiver makes the catch. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Ball handed off. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
And the PAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
He brought it up at the 18-yard line. Brings up the second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
What an incredible job here by this safety. Sitting back in cover two. Almost baits the quarterback to throw this football. Jumps it and comes up with a great interception.
Handoff to the back. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
And tackled after a small pickup there. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the Red Raiders come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. As a design quarterback keeper. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And that run produces a decent gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him about the 14.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the game will pick up the first down. Tackled at the 22.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. It's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Return starts from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The pass rush closing in. Grab behind the line. It's Alvarez. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. This quarterback on fire today. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Scrambles out of bounds to avoid contact. He's going to be short of the mark.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll hand it off. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw yet again. He'll take a deep shot here. He grabs it inside the 20. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on second and goal. And he'll set up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage, and tackled there by the defense.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this third and goal, but now they're facing fourth and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal to at least get some points or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on fourth down.
He missed it. Still losing by 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
He's moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. So one play moves the ball to the 41. Another first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And a quick timeout call by the offense.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore has got him for a sack.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Can he take it all the way? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. It's caught downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Longhorns offense takes the field. Movement at the second level of the defense now. They get the second half started with the running play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
First down and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Physical running, fights off the defender. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Longhorns. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And That's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And the junior gets home making a sack there.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Receiver makes the catch, and he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Luna. Powerful running here. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Makes a spectacular diving catch.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards, and he can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
As they get stopped here on second down, it's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Texas. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in his football game.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
35, Texas.
And the kickoff will be returned. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Texas Tech offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pass is caught. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
That's the end of the third quarter. The score, Texas 35, Texas 10.
The Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he cannot escape defense with a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down. Critical down and distance, do a good job of dialing things up, and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And here comes a deep shot. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pitch.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the 1st down, though.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Quick throw to the left side. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense.
And the ball to the ground. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you'd ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.